Alright guys, check it out. The new CRV. I had to get a new daily. I know I have enough cars. This is like the third or fourth video in a row of me getting a new car. But it's got some damage. Not the best car, right? So, where's the 5-speed? Which is dope. And I'll show you guys how it sounds when you start it. Hopefully it starts right up. It does have a check engine light though. Just started it. It's okay in here. I don't know if this heater stuff works. Yeah, the heater stuff works. It's pretty complete in here. Pretty nice. Some of the stock wheels. But it does have a fresh engine in it. They just put it in. But there's some stuff on it that I have to redo. Overall, it's not terrible. I'm going to put the other TSX wheels on it today. I got a cover for this spare tire. I was going to paint these bumpers so they're more like black, like the door handles. To get that done. There is a fat dent right up here. So I was thinking about putting a little head bra on it or a bug deflector deal. And I got some big glass fog lights for it I can put on. That I've had just stashed around. Yeah, that's the CRV. I'm going to jack it up and show you the issue in the back. So yeah, just a bunch of little things on this car. Like this little wire wasn't hooked onto here. I just figured that out because the car is reading that it's really warm, but it's not going any hot air. I've also found there's nails right there. It's awesome. It does have all the bolts for the motor mounts and the engine. Surprising. He had to buy a new fuel line. It goes all the way around. I think the factory CRV one enters on this side. That's not the right nut. Unless you want to throw a cotter pin in that sucker. And I'm going to have to weld in a bung for the O2 sensor. I have it right here, but it's also leaking oil. I don't think that's the head gasket, but it might just be the valve cover. So those have HIDs and all that shit. Yeah, the guy just put the motor in here. It runs pretty good. So yeah, the issue with this car was it had a popping sound in the back. I looked under it and saw this. This is it looks like a brand new axle. So I've just been doing a little more looking into it, and it looks like that dust shield is too big to fit inside of the diff right there. The diameter is just a little bit too big. While on this side, it slides right inside. This one couldn't possibly slide inside. So I think that's the issue where they lost the fluid. Now my question is like how long ago and if it is really dry or whatever. So I'm gonna see if I can drain anything out of it. Definitely have to pull this axle out, it's the wrong one. And maybe we can save the diff and save me a lot of work if there's some lube in there. So yeah, I'll try that. We'll just pull this axle first, see if I can drain anything out. And if there's something in there, we'll just add some and put the new axle in. I think that's the game plan for right now. So now we're just going to get the axle out of the out of the diff. There we go. Look at that. Huge compared to the original style axle. So my tip is always use the original axle. I'm just going to try to top off the fluid. If it pops out or spits or snaps this axle, then we'll throw in another diff. But I don't want to make it harder for me than I have to. And I think if we do that also, we'll just get new shocks and lower control arms also. These LCAs and shocks are toast. Needs new brakes, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm going to get that axle in there. Okay, we got the new axle in. Just going to tighten this in there. That should be tight enough. Might give it a turn or two with the breaker bar. So line up these control arm little spots. But see, now it fully seats inside, which is a big deal. Now I should be able to hold some fluid. So I'm in the middle of taking these TSX wheels off for the CRV. And yeah, the parts TSX did come with some springs. Someone put TN springs on here, or some knockoff TN springs. But that's cool. Free to me. They're like probably $100. Or if they're TNs, they're probably 200. But yeah, I'm in the middle of putting all these wheels on. I'm just putting some parts wheels I have on, throwing them back on. Mitsubishi Eclipse wheels. But these are going to go on the CRV. I already got two on there. I'm going to show you those in a second. So yeah, here's how it looks now. The TSX wheels. I only got the backs on right now. But yeah, I'm going to paint this back bumper black. It looks kind of like a light gray. I don't like it. And this side. So that's cool. I put those on the front, but I have to add some diff fluid first before I lower the back. But I'm still just going to throw the fronts on real fast, then I'll do the diff fluid and put it on the ground. But yeah, now I have little center caps up front to cover that. Hopefully they still fit over that axle nut. Yeah, it looks good. So yeah, this is how the CRV looks now. With the wheels on. It's pretty clean. Drove it to work the other day. It worked out pretty good, except it's still got a clunking in the back. Which it might just be worn out shocks. The shock towers. I'm not sure. But I'm going to try to figure that out. otherwise it looks pretty good, other than the scratches on the wheels. But it looks good when you stand back, for sure. So I'm about to swap out the clutch slave cylinder. It's just right up here in the front. I should have enough room. Just a 10 for the line, and I think two 12s or two 14s. This one should be the same. I got it with the car, so it looks similar. And also, I'm doing this all by myself, so I'm gonna have to use like a jack handle or something and prop it on the clutch pedal to where it holds it down halfway, or a little bit more than half. So then when I break the bleeder valve, it'll release pressure. That's how I've done it, and I've had good luck with it. Right now the clutch is just disengaging really high on the pedal and really abruptly. It's just like grabbing really hard. It is a new clutch, but the guy gave us this for free. He was gonna go this route, so I'm just gonna throw it on, you know, free parts. So yeah, these ended up being just 12s. You could probably get just an open wrench on it, but this is the best way. We're gonna leave this outside the car. So this is how the CRV looks now. It almost looks lowered, but it's not. Those shocks are just really worn out. The clutch cylinder's in. It's bled. I did it all alone, and it worked out easy enough. And I've been driving the last 3-4 days, and it's a good daily. It's still making a clunking sound in the back, so that's why I kind of want to put new shocks on it. There's a broken sway bar link. Also probably some bushings. I need to look all around and get in alignment. But yeah, if you're interested in more CRV content, you should subscribe and stay tuned for more stuff. I'm going to try to throw some more parts on this thing in the next few days, so this should be interesting. And also try to paint some stuff. These body trims are kind of dulled out and super gray. Makes the car look really old, but I mean, it is an old car. I mean, look at all that clear coat peeling or fade. Either way, I'm gonna try to take care of it. It's a good looking CRV. So yeah guys, that's it for this video. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe, and stay tuned for more content on the new CRV. Peace.